So you're in the middle of a tour at the moment with Cryptopsy.
Yep, it's our summer festival run. It's also the final tour of this All Soul Vile world tour.
Yeah.
We've been on the road for an entire year. So now it's the final. We're doing all these festivals and all these club shows in between. So I think we play almost 200 shows in the past year. So it's intense, man. But it was like the 30th anniversary for Non-Soul Vile.
Yeah.
So we had to do something special about it. So that's why we did a full world tour.
Absolutely.
Craziness.
It is. So at the moment you have, I think it's roughly about like a month or so of playing. So you've got the UK run.
Yeah,
Then you've got a bunch of festivals right after that.
Yeah, correct. And we are at the beginning of this run. So we are show number 8. So we still have 3 more weeks to go.
Yeah.
So we're just getting started. It's hot.
Yeah, it is. Is it the venue upstairs for anyone who doesn't know? It's a bit of a hot box.
It's a sauna.
Yeah.
It's a sweat box, like you said.
Yeah.
But it's worth it. The shows were great. We played last night. We played Brighton. And the place was packed, full of kids. I don't know what happened in the last 2 years, but our fan base changed a lot. Kids, young kids come to our show and they are full of energy. They are rowdy. Like this, it's just intense. Like the energy they gave us.
Yeah.
Like crazy. Personally, with that band, I never seen that. In 15 years of touring with Cryptopsy, I never seen that.
I'm so super stoked.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's really awesome.
I mean, you just said like 30-year anniversary for Non-Soul Vile, and you think like, well, you think that the peak's probably been and gone there at some point, but the fact that you're actually there at this moment as we speak, that's awesome. I love to hear that.
It is.
It's
And
inspiring, actually.
we did the 20th, like 10 years ago. It was good, but nothing like this one. I feel like there's a whole new generation of fans that discover Cryptopsy, and not just Cryptopsy, they're just extreme metal in general.
Yeah.
It's almost like their parents like show them extreme music, the music that they were listening to when they were young, and now these kids showed up to shows and stuff. It's great.
Absolutely.
I love to play for kids. It's inspiring, and it give it like an extra motivation, to give like 100% on stage.
Yeah,
because I want them to remember that show their entire life.
And I think a lot of them might, because especially if they're at that age, there's a more likelihood that might be the first show that they ever see.
Yeah. Just like when I was young. I remember the first time I saw them, and I was like, it was freaking out.
Nice.
And I will always remember that show.
Yeah.
So I really hope that these kids like feel the same. Yeah.
How long ago was that when you saw Sodom?
Sodom was, I think it was 2005. It was for N16, when they did the N16 tour.
Yeah.
So, I was 14 years old at the time or something. And I remember just this raw energy on stage. I was like, I've never seen that in my life. Because I was used to see like big production, because I saw Maiden before that. I saw Metallica. But like a more like intimate show, extreme metal, Sodom was my first. And it changed my life, man, forever. And it's also like,
I hear you are now. No, that's awesome. I love to hear that. But I think you're right in that there's definitely been something that's been going on. I mean, just to give perspective, I remember when I first moved out of Iran and came to the UK, that was autumn 2011. Okay. And one of the first ever club shows, in fact, me and Matt were just talking about this upstairs. One of the first ever club shows that I ever went to was Cannibal Corpse, Enslaved in Triptychon.
wow.
And they were performing at the HMV Institute at the time in Birmingham, which is, I think, the stage they were playing at is the second one, which is about 400 capacity.
Okay.
And it wasn't sold out, but, there was some people there. And in 2024 or 5, when Cannibal Corpse last played in Birmingham, it was at the O2 Academy at the main room, which is 3,000 capacity, and that sold out straight away. So you think, for guys who've been around for as long as they have, and to see such a huge jump in growth, it is like anyone who says like, oh, this is like the genre's dead or whatever, they have absolutely no clue of the numbers.
No.
Yeah,
It's bigger than ever. Like last year, I saw Cannibal Corpse playing a big hockey arena in Quebec.
Yeah.
With Cattle Decap, we opened for Amon Mars, and we played at Saint Hockey Arena. And in my hometown, it was like,
Yeah.
I'll play for 10,000 people playing death metal in the hockey arena. For me, it was like, it. If you would have told me that when I was 14 years old, I would have never believed you. Yeah. No, Amon Mars playing in the hockey arena, but me playing with Cattle Decap opening for them was like, still today, I don't believe them.
That's awesome, man. I love hearing stuff like that, but it's people need to understand how cool it is to do something like that in the context of death metal. Like you're not going out there playing some like classic rock or like some AC/DC. No, you're
No.
playing some extreme.
We didn't like adjust our set list and consequence. No, it was the real deal. Grindcore, blast beat. Yeah.
Right on.
It's crazy. Yeah,
That's great, man.
I'm really proud of that.
So I really want to talk to you a bit more just about the reality of touring and just what that actually looks like going through it as a musician. Because I think that a lot of people, both the fans but also the younger musicians, kind of look at it from outside and might have like certain preconceived notions about what it actually looks like and what the experience is like. So what do you think are some things that people perhaps don't expect, or maybe some misconceptions about the touring experience to the average listener?
It's just the lifestyle in general. I would say it's not glamour like people think it is. It's not Motley Crue like sex, drug, and rock and roll. It's more like every day. It's gonna sound funny, but first thing in the morning, you need to find the toilet. You need to find like no, but it's true. You wake up in the truck stop, man, at the gas station, whatever.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't know. It's not the best thing in the world. You know. It's just,
You wake
honest-
up in the morning and you're nervous about approaching the coffee machine because it's like, I already need to go.
Yeah,
I don't need a
exactly.
coffee to help with that.
like all these little things, like the toilet, the shower,
Yeah.
like especially during those summer tours.
Wait, you guys shower on tour?
Oh yeah,
That's insane. You know you've made it if you can shower on tour. That's
it's a
amazing.
great success.
Yeah.
Every day is a struggle. Like, okay, are we gonna shower today? Are we gonna eat good? Because
Yeah.
remember that, because the food, it's okay. It's all right to eat fast food when you're young and blah blah blah. But I'm 36 years old now. I cannot eat fast food every day. You know, so I try to eat healthy, at least the most like as possible. Other than that, there's a lot of waiting around. So none of the, like, we showed up at the venue at noon. We load in, sound check, and then nothing.
Yeah.
You wait the entire day for that moment, for that 1 hour on stage. Yeah. But that 1 hour makes everything worth it. Like, 'cause sometimes it gets not depressing, but you really wonder, like, is it worth it? Why I'm here? Because there's a lot of loneliness. I spend a lot of time just by myself, like in my bunk, listening to music. I'm like, why I'm here? Why I'm not like with my fiance at home or with my friends or family? But when I jump on stage, like, okay, everything makes sense now. And, it's the best feeling in the world. So
I agree. I agree. Do you think it's? I heard this thing that I think Chris Williamson was saying that touring is essentially chronic displacement. Do you relate to that?
yeah. But what do you mean by displacement? Like,
So basically, every day you wake up and you're somewhere else.
oh yeah,
You're constantly, but not just like physically, but like mentally as well.
yeah.
You know, there's this like, and to me, how I personally relate to that being on tour. I mean, I love being on tour myself. You know, it's like what I always.
That's why
wanted
we
to
do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you understand, and as you said, that hour on stage, you know, if you're big enough to get given an hour-long set list,
Yeah, exactly.
that's the other thing. It's like it's always worth it because that's your spotlight. You know, that's the moment that you always build up towards.
Exactly. Yeah.
Hey there, I would like to bring this episode to a quick halt for the following message. As many of you already know this, I go by the nickname That's Mental Coach. The reason for that is exactly because I work full-time as an online fitness coach as well as a personal trainer where I help people attain their fitness goals. Having been someone who was once extremely out of shape and borderline obese, I was able to lose over 40 kilos and basically eat that weight off. And now it is my job to help others achieve the same thing. And I have had many clients from all across the world, all the way from US to Australia to Germany to Poland to the UK, where I'm currently based, where we work together. You don't have to be in the UK to work with me. You can be anywhere in the world as long as you've got specific fitness goals that you want to achieve and you've got access to training equipment, then we can work together. If this is something that interests you, you can use the link on the Trial by Fire website and you can use the contact link to contact me, and then I will be in touch with you. Otherwise, you can just send me a DM on any of my social medias. You can use my personal Instagram, That Metal Coach, or you can even send me a message on the Iblis Manifestations Instagram, and we'll see how I can help you. Anyway, with that said, hope you enjoy the rest of the episode, and I look forward to speaking to you soon.
There's a reason why we're here, and that's why I don't like days off on tour. I mean, it's essential. You need to rest at some point, but it's so boring. There's nothing to do. Basically, you wait all day.
Now, that's a good one that I'm glad you brought up because I wasn't even actually thinking about the day off situation.
Yeah.
But I totally agree with you, and I'll try and break that down. So, days off on tours, as you said, resting can be good, but it kind of sucks because
Yeah.
when you go on tour, you accept a degree of risk. Okay?
Yep.
So it's like, okay, I'm risking being away from my home, from my family, you know, and it's like your life basically goes on pause at home.
Yeah.
And then when you come back from tour, it's as if like you know, it's you just have to pick up exactly where it was. Nothing continues without you. And having a day off feels like, well, why am I being away from my home
Like,
whilst
what's
I'm
my
not doing
purpose
anything?
today? Like,
Yeah.
what am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
But it's interesting what you say, because I used to think like that, to be like, okay, when I leave on tour, I just pause my life and I'm living this second life. It's almost like having two different lives, you know?
Yeah.
But the more and more I try to just accept the fact that no, it's the same life. I just need like a balance between the two. So I want to be more present for my family, even if I'm not home. So I try to call my fiance as most as possible, to be there if she needs me, or call to my not just my fiance but my brothers, my close friends, stuff like that. And I have another band at home too, and I try to be present. So even if I'm not in the jam space with them,
Yeah.
being present for the decisions, or the decision making, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because I used to separate my two life completely, and being like, okay, I'm out for a month, see you, and didn't work out. It was very difficult, like, to pick up when I came back home. It was almost like because I lost myself a little bit. I was like just lost in the spiral of craziness of touring and partying, but those days are gone.
I appreciate that, and actually, I wanted to ask you about this. So you were telling me earlier that this is your second tour sober
Yep.
right now.
It's actually my third one, but I did my first one 3 years ago with Cattle, and I went back into it because I was used to that kind of lifestyle. But now I took it very seriously since last March, and was like, you know what, I'm done. I'm done with that. I want to live a better life. Yeah, I do what I got to do to be healthy, to be happy, and so far so good, man. Right now I'm living my best life. I'm in the best shape I ever been at every level. So I'm very proud of
I'm
that.
super glad to hear that, man. Great for you.
And I did it for myself without having someone telling me you need to calm down, whatever. No, I just
That's good.
look myself in the mirror. I was like, it's time to chill and
That's always
focus
good.
on the right thing.
What made you want to make that decision in the first place? What was the catalyst for it?
Because we played so many shows in the past year, and the drinking was, I don't know, I was getting depressed a little bit. After a night of partying, the next day I was feeling like shit. I was questioning myself, like, why I'm doing this. And sometimes I was like, I don't want to play tonight. I don't feel like playing. And I was like, that's wrong. That's the only reason why I'm here, is to play a show. And now I wish I'm not playing. So I'm like, no, I need to change that. It doesn't work. So yeah, just one night, I was thinking about it, and the next day I was like, that's it, done. And it was really easy. Like, to be honest with you, I was terrifying at first. It was like, how am I gonna do that? Like, quit drinking on tour? It's gonna be impossible. Like, everybody drinks surround me. Like,
Yeah.
people party all the time, and I don't want to be the guy who's like, no, don't party, don't do that. I was like, no, live your life,
Right.
do what you gotta do. I'm gonna do my stuff, my thing, and it worked great, and everybody respect that. Like, nobody was like, no, come on, drink, you pussy. No, none of that. Like, I have the best bandmate, the best crew. Everybody support me in that decision.
That's awesome, man.
And everything's so easy.
That's
Really.
great to hear about the band. Yeah, that's good. And how do you reflect on your decision now that you've actually been doing it for a while?
Oh, it's the best decision I ever made, man. It's like, I'm so focused. Like I said, I play better than ever. I feel, I don't know, on stage it's 10 times better. I feel so like happy. I smile on stage. Like, God damn it. I used to do the front face.
How dare you smile?
Unacceptable. Yeah. But it's just like, I cannot hide it. Like, especially like I said, now we have so many young fans, and they're all smiling. They have a great time.
Yeah.
And
That's good.
they gave me that energy, and I'm just really happy to be here, man.
I'm super stoked to hear that for you, man. That's awesome. You know, and I myself, as you know, I've been sober for, well, last month it turned 5 years.
Wow.
So yeah, and that's alcohol specifically.
Yeah,
you know,
me too.
just-
So alcohol.
Yeah.
Because alcohol was my main thing. Like, it was just, I like to drink. And after a show, it was like, but the thing is, with the, after a show, you're all wired up, and the
Yeah.
testosterone and the adrenaline is like,
This is
top.
because I think a lot of people kind of make a mistake about it. It's like, you don't drink before, it's after. And the only reason why you do it is to somehow contain that high level of excitement.
Exactly.
You know, it's like
And
you're trying
it's
to
almost like
take
you don't
the
want to
step-
lose that.
You don't want to lose
moment.
the feeling. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
such a great moment, but the alcohol just, you keep that momentum for a while, and then it gets worse and worse. And
And I think that's what a lot of people also really struggle with, because the party never stops for them. It continues. They go home, everyone's already left, and they still want to hold on to that good feeling
Exactly.
with their life. So they carry on. But then all that happens is that the pit becomes wider and wider, you
Exactly.
know, and it swallows you whole.
and if you bring that lifestyle home, man, it's problematic.
Game over.
It's yeah, game over. Exactly. It doesn't work. I mean, when I was 20 years old, okay, fine, but now, no.
Well, this is the reason why I think it's really important to talk about it, because let's say if there are someone, you know, if there is someone like who, just like the kids that you described coming to the shows like just last night, if there's someone like that who maybe wants to become a musician themselves, or they are a musician and maybe they haven't toured yet, or maybe they've only just done like a handful of stuff here and there, I think it's good to have a conversation like this. Why? Because it highlights the fact that you kind of got to remind yourself that you're not doing this to party, but you're
Exactly.
doing this because
It's
you want to
music.
play this fucking music.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But sometimes you can reach point that the show doesn't matter. It's the after show. Like, you only think after okay, I cannot wait after a show. I'm gonna go party with these guys, and this band's gonna be there, and blah blah blah. And I don't know. It's that.
And it's the buzz. And look, we would be lying if we said that, oh, it doesn't feel good when you go on stage and you do the one thing that you're best at doing in life, and then you have people coming up to you afterwards saying, hey, man, that was really good. We'd be lying if we said that doesn't feel good. It feels fucking amazing.
The best
So,
feeling ever.
yeah.
It's the best.
Yeah.
And the more and more, man, I got people coming at me and it's like, dude, I started playing bass because of you. And that is the best compliment ever.
Peak
Like,
drug.
it's one of the reasons why I picked the bass in the first place. Because when I was young, my brother was playing guitar and I wanted to play guitar with him and start a band.
Oh, yeah.
And he was like, no, you should pick the bass. And I was like, bass is boring, man. Like, because I don't know, I had no like idol at that time. I was young, I was like 10 years old or something. And then I discovered Iron Maiden and Rush, changed everything. But in death metal, I was like, is it me or it's all about the drum and the guitar? I was like, that'd be nice if the bass player could take the spot too, you know. And the more and more, there's a lot of cool bass player playing that genre of music, and a lot of kids now they want to start with the bass, and they
Yes.
come at they go at me, they go at Alex Webster, Derek Shamsufo, and I think it's awesome. Just try to bring this instrument to a new level, you know.
It really is.
It can be cool. Bass can be cool.
Yeah. No, it is, man. Yeah, and you're absolutely right. I think some of the most impressive bass players ever, in my opinion, exist in death metal.
Yeah.
As you said, like Alex Webster, Steve DiGiorgio,
Giorgio.
prime examples, like some of those guys, and even some of the guys who maybe play for like Necrophagist and like
Yeah,
some of those that
absolutely.
like, okay, like the band might not be as big as like Metallica, but the musicianship it's like it's peak. It's peak. Like good luck beating that. And obviously yourself as well, man. You've got some tremendous chops. So it's a different thing. It's a different thing, and you need to work so fucking hard just to get to that level that you
Yeah.
can do that, and then you can tour it, and then you can play with the band, and then you can do all that stuff. So
And also have your own like identity, like
Yeah.
your own sound, because
yeah,
it's like every other instrument, like a singer, you will recognize a singer by his voice, but it's the same with bass or guitar. Like it's a language. You can. I want people to hear my bass without seeing me play, and you can recognize. Oh, that's all.
yeah.
That's him playing right now. I can
It's the
tell.
personality.
The personality. Yeah. I put so much of myself in my playing that I think it translates, and people can see that.
Do you know what? I think so, and I think that's especially the case on the last Cryptopsy album.
I was very involved in that album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can hear it, like even like especially like some of the parts where like let's say the drum beat slows down, and then but you're still like kind of maneuvering on the bass with the riff, and you can hear it. It's a great fucking sound actually. Like it sounds really good, man.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, it was. I think it's the album I was the most involved with Cryptopsy, because when I joined the band, the self-titled album was already written, so I just wrote my bass line. Same thing goes for the two Book of Suffering and As Gomorrah Burn, but on the last one, it was me and Chris and Flo, but me and Chris, we really worked on the riffs together and the song structures and stuff like that. I have a song, the song Until There's Nothing Left. Actually, it's the first time I'm saying that, but I wrote most of these riffs for Cattle Decapitation.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
All right.
During the pandemic in 2020, I wrote a bunch of riffs, and for me, it reminds me of Cattle. I was like, what? That could be stuff that I bring on the table for the next Cattle album. And then life happened, and I quit the band, and so I was like, I want to keep those riffs because I like them. And I just showed all my material to Chris, and we put all of that together, and that was single number one on the album too. So
Wait,
really proud of that, man.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
There we go. That's tremendous. Did you tell him that that was the origin of the riffs?
To Chris? Yeah.
You did. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. Well, that's great, man. That must be a good feeling.
Oh, it's a great feeling.
And the thing is as well, people like I remember I think at the time when you made that announcement that obviously you were splitting from Cattle Decapitation, obviously a phenomenal band, great musicians. I think I followed them since maybe 2011, 2012.
Yeah.
And the thing was like, you don't understand, like people don't understand how much work it is just being in one touring band, let alone two. And how long were you in both at the same time?
7 years. That was hard.
That is like
That was
logistically.
was super complicated. And
Yeah.
I was like, dude, the worst I did was I went to do like a full Asian tour with Cryptopsy, and then I flew right away to Los Angeles to meet Cattle to start a full US tour. So I was gone for like 3 months, jet lag. It was intense, man.
Chronic displacement.
Chronic displacement. There you go.
Man.
And I was to a point I was freaking out, and every time a band was like, oh, we got an offer for a tour, I was like, I don't want to tour, I'm sick of that. I was sick of touring, basically. I was almost like, I I had like a mental breakdown or something, and with Cryptopsy, we just recorded the last album, and I put so much of my heart into that one, and I was like, and this is my home. Cryptopsy is my home. The guitar player is one of my best friends also, so it's more than a band. Like we are friends. We have like we have this special chemistry. So when I have to choose, the obvious for me was to stay with Cryptops.
Yeah.
But there's no bad blood with Cattle. We're still in good terms. Still love the guys. Mm-hmm. And they found a replacement like that. It's Diego from Broken Hope.
Yeah.
So everything's good. It's for the best. It's for the best for me and for them too, I believe.
Yeah.
This was complicated too, because you're in San Diego, I'm in Montreal, Quebec. Like
I thought
the
that
complete
actually.
opposite.
When I was looking into that, I actually thought about that because
it's far.
yeah, because it's like, okay, yeah, fair enough. You can practice on your own, but if you still want to do rehearsals or even if you're doing a tour, you still need a meeting point and then go from there and then.
So before every tour, I had to fly to San Diego for a rehearsal for at least a week.
Right.
So let's say if the tour is 6 weeks long, I was gone for 7 weeks.
Exactly. Yeah, there you go.
It was a lot.
This is the thing, like in life, it's one of the things that you learn is that, your time is everything.
It is.
And you can't, you can never have a perfect solution. You can only have trade-offs.
Yeah.
So trade-off there being that, hey, you can stay in both bands and completely lose your sanity and have everything fall apart at home, or you leave one, stick to one that you like maybe just a tiny bit more, and then just go from there. That's it, man.
Exactly.
It's not easy, but
It was no. It was
actually it's better than inaction or a situation like that.
I was terrified
Yeah.
to make that decision. 'Cause I was like, I don't want to lose that because Cattle gave me such a big opportunity.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck. I was so unsure about it, but it's for the best. And I'm very proud of everything I did with them. I did 2 solid albums.
Yes.
And
yes, you did. True. I think that's a band that's always like just progressively gotten better anyway. But I feel like those were really.
I'm really looking
albums,
forward
yeah.
for the next one. I know they're gonna crush it.
Yeah.
I am 100% confident they're gonna come. I think next year they're gonna release a monster. So I'm gonna be there to support the band. And hell yeah, man.
That's awesome to hear, man. There we go. That's awesome stuff. Well, listen, brother, been an absolute pleasure chatting to you.
Absolutely.
Been really looking forward to having you on the podcast. Okay, so thank you for taking the
Thank
time.
you for having me.
And any last words for the audience or anyone listening at home?
Support death metal. Support Iblis Manifestation.
There we go. You heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. Support the fuck out of Cryptopsy, and we'll see you on the next episode.
Welcome to Iblis Manifestations.